Hello everyone, and welcome back to the fourth episode of ECM Community Heroes, a part of the communication series called Power of Community. With Community Heroes, we meet some of the people that shape and push forward the community of European cities marketing, a community of open sharing, learning, meeting, and growing together. And this series is made in association with Group NAO, which is also where I'm from. I am Signe Jongersted, and today I will be speaking to Pier Paolo Mariotti, Meeting Manager of the EURAC Research and Course Director of European Cities Marketing Summer School Program. So welcome, Pier.
Good morning, Signe. Good morning, Signe. Thank you for having me. It's a real pleasure for me.
Thank you. Can you start us off by telling us a little bit about the Summer School Program? What is it all about?
The Summer School Program is the landmark in the EURAC, in the education of European education in the meeting industry. It has been active since 1987. From the first years, it was in Münden. It was a 4 days compact school where more or less 60 people, 60 participants were participating, accompanied by 20 or 15 speakers coming from the Gotha of the European meeting industry. We are speaking about people who were director of the big convention centers like London, Rome, and everywhere in Europe. Since 2009, I ran the summer school, and it has been in Bolzano, Tampere, Krakow, Dubrovnik, Istanbul, Vienna, Zagreb, Genova, Dresden, Thessaloniki, and the last year in face-to-face edition was in London. A great summer school, fantastic organization. There was Barbara Jameson who was hosting the summer school, and it was a really fantastic experience. So this is the history more or less of the summer school. We started in 1987, and we let's say educated, or we had more or less 1,800 participants from all over Europe, and they're now successfully working in different institutions.
And the framework is always, it's over 2 days, and it's about 60 people participating?
It's 4 days. The first day, it's an introduction to the international summer school, international meeting industry, because the meeting industry is definitely one of the most peculiar sector of the industry, and it has a global perspective, and that's why it has been a sort of intensive summer school where we give the international perspective in the first day. In the second day, we meet the clients personally. So we have a presentation or introduction by corporate planners like Matthias Sondermann from SAP, or Daniel Zweigel from cardiovascular interventional radiology in the European Association. So people who are in the business, and we are speaking mainly about how to acquire international business. That is the main task of the summer school. And then on the third day, the students are working in a fourth group, in a working group, and they carry out a site inspection, a real site inspection in the city where they were. And that's why they have been divided then in 4 groups, and they have been really fighting for the winning position and simulation of an acquisition of a summer school with a real jury, and with the main character of the school was that the students and the faculty members, they were all together 4 days, Saturday till Wednesday. So it was fantastic, because they had to share the whole 4 days, and they had the opportunity to chat and to discuss. And obviously the meeting industry was the topic, the main topic of the dialogues among them.
And so for this year, you just launched the program for this year, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. On Friday, we launched the program for the 2021 virtual summer school. It's
Virtual.
not new because we stopped in 1920. Last year, we had the first virtual summer school with 22 faculty members, and we changed completely the approach. It was not anymore for newcomers, but for newcomers and old professionals or senior professional who wanted to see what is the evolution of this hectic time, because we are facing a situation where now the virtual and the digital events are taking over. We see each other now. You are in Copenhagen and I am in Bolzano.
Yes.
And for us, it's like everyday's business. I counted yesterday that there was 800 platforms available on the market for virtual events. 800 platforms. So you can imagine how many virtual events are taking place. And also the summer school has been going into this evolution. What we do is increase the number of speakers, always the most professionals of the meeting industry, and as I said, the Gotha of the European meeting industry or the international meeting industry are giving impulse presentation within 3 days of summer school. It will be from the 24th till the 26th of August 2021. So save the date, please.
Yeah, that's very good. So if you were to choose, I know that may be difficult, but if you were to choose and say one thing that you're most excited about for this year's summer program, what would it be?
We increased very much the number of participants as speakers, and we raised the bar of the level of the speakers. We have a lot of people coming from the associations, from corporate planners. We have a lot of people coming from the major convention bureaus in the world and the major associations. So we have ICA, there is IMEX, there is IBTM. There are a lot of people coming from the major institutions, globally speaking, and we have this kind of impulse presentation, roundtables, different formats, and it will be definitely one of the most interesting summer school according to the number of speakers and according to the topics, because we are really facing in 3 days a wide range of topics, not only RFPs or how to acquire international business, but how is the business evolving in this pandemic era, and going from the idea that we are working from in smart work, going virtual, using digital devices all the time, and enhancing the audience, because that is the trend. Let's say from 25,000 participants of the cardiologist association, we jumped to 225,000 last year, who was a completely digital event. So it's a new market, it's a new perspective that we are approaching. And that is why senior professionals are really eager to participate as well. So we opened up, we had, let's say, a program which is the mentor program, which took over the idea of forming the newcomers in the industry in a long time, from September last year, thanks to Bettina Sam Johnston, Bettina Reventley-Mourier, and Barbara Jamieson. They followed this. So they took over the newcomers, and we shifted the audience into a more general audience, from senior professional to newcomers. Everybody is welcome to the summer school.
Okay. So really, if my next question was who should consider enrolling for this year's summer school, your answer is everybody?
Everybody. Everybody, really. I mean, we took advantage of the last year's summer school, and we asked our faculty members to give us a hint on what kind of themes, what kind of thematics to approach, what kind of presentation they would like to say, and in the perspective of the pandemic, and in the perspective of going back to the new normal, where the pandemic is not anymore an issue, but we are facing new perspectives anyway. And we built up this program for everybody. And this is definitely one of the most attractive things of this year. Everybody from the newcomers to the senior professionals.
What are the requirements to enroll? What do they have to do?
Nothing. I mean, you have to belong to the meeting industry. That is the requirement, because the themes are really deep dives into perspective of the strategic development of the meeting industry. And it's not everybody can participate. You have to be in the meeting industry. You have to follow this kind of it's a specialization that it's necessary. Yeah. And but all the mentors, the mentees in the mentor program, after 1 year of education program, they can definitely grasp every aspect, and so it will be easy. You have to be part of the meeting industry, otherwise you have no interest in coming and seeing how we work and what we do.
Of course. Is there a cap on the number of members or participants that you can have?
We had a cap when we were going face to face. That was 60 people. But nowadays, with the virtual event, there is no cap. So everybody can participate freely. It's most of them, we are promoting it through the members of the association, and through the members of ECM, but also through the members of the other association, ICA, so like the trade shows, IMEX, IVTM, and so on. It's a vast and large promotion.
Brilliant. So when you say everybody, you really mean everybody.
No, it's definitely one of the most challenging aspects of this year's summer school.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. And as you're also saying, as is a challenge that everyone is facing also in their daily work and in how events are carried out now. So very relevant also to be testing it in real life for the summer school.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There is one thing, there is one aspect that I would like to underline, the difference between the previous editions face-to-face. I don't want to say it myself, but I take a letter from one of the participants of the last years. The summer school is an incredible opportunity to network with peers within the meeting trade. It's an opportunity to learn, grow, and share experience with the expert who shaped the industry. It's an invaluable network to be part, and a chance to discuss challenges and produce creative solutions. So this was the letter that I got from Graham McKay, Ambassador Program Executive in Aberdeen. And I was very fond, and I took inspiration from him also for this new virtual edition, because everybody is eager to know what is going to be the next future.
So is the networking is also an important part of the summer school program?
Absolutely. It's like among faculty members, we are a bunch of friends, really, because we have been working since 1987. I think I see Christian Mutschlechner was by chance in Münden, the first edition, and he's still with us. And as I said, I myself, I have already 10 years of activity in the summer school, and we meet every last week of August in a different city in Europe. We used to meet in a different city in Europe, and we obviously, when we meet at the trade shows where everybody is there, it's an occasion to meet again and to chat and to discuss and to further work. because it's all a matter of professionalism, and we work also together. We exchange bids, we exchange knowledge, we exchange know-how, we exchange hints and tips and things like that. So this is more or less the secret of the summer school.
I think that's actually a great segue, you could say, to the last question. And this is a question that I ask all the community heroes that I interview. And you've been engaged with the European Cities Marketing, and as you said, course director for 10 years, a long time. So in your perspective and in your experience, what is the European Cities Marketing power of community?
As I said, it's the opportunity professionally to grow exceptionally, to have the opportunity to get into the industry very quickly, to have the right answer when I have a challenge, when I have a doubt, when I have an issue. I can go to my friends, to the people who work in the meeting industry and in the association. European Cities Marketing is a brilliant association of large cities in Europe, and not only in Europe. We're working on a different level with all the professionals. As I said, association executives, PCOs, planners, corporate planners, and so on. So we have the buyer's side and the supplier side, and the convention bureaus and the DMOs are the glue of all these people. And in this case, the community is fantastic. Whenever I have a doubt about a practice or a protocol to be followed in my professional life, I pick up the phone. And it's fantastic. I get thousands of good answers, and from different aspects, from different point of view. And this is something that I would recommend to everybody. That was the message from Graham, who said, please don't miss this opportunity because it's precious. You get into the meeting industry, let's say, upper level, where you can have the professional help and professional hint, professional suggestions and recommendation. So this is the power of the community, and the community is unmissable.
Brilliant. Let's finish with those beautiful words. Thank you very much, Pier Paolo, for speaking to me today, and let's encourage everyone to go check out the program. It's already been launched. Sign up and mark the dates. 24th to 26th of August this year is the summer school program.
Thank you very much, Signe, for having me, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.